The difference between mediumship and channeling. You can look at mediumship as a triangle with you at the top, the being that you are receiving information from at one point of the bottom, and the person you are talking to at the other side of the triangle. Channeling is just a straight line. There is no triangle. Your consciousness takes a back seat so that the consciousness that is wanting to communicate can come through, and with the triangle, you are the middle person, you are the translator. You can also look at it as a radio. With mediumship, you are the person listening to the radio and then telling somebody else about what you're hearing on the radio. Channeling is you become the radio and you speak what you are hearing because you are the vessel that is doing the communication. That was a quick video that I recorded for my social media about the differences between mediumship and channeling, and they are both basically intuitive ways of perceiving information and passing on information, intuitive information to other people or just for personal use. There's also a third way. Basically, you can tune into spiritual messages or your intuitive messages from your higher self by one mediumship, channeling, but there's also just receiving messages in meditation. I know all kinds of different people that offer spiritual services, and they each have their own way of relaying information to the client. They have their own way of getting the information. In my case, I'm a channeler. I would not call myself a medium because that's not really what I do. I am a channeler. I will receive the information directly into my body. The consciousness will come into my body, and I do automatic writing and speaking. But usually it happens smoothest for me when I'm writing, because that's the way I trained myself when I was young to be an automatic writer. So I'm a channeler, but I can also perform mediumship, and it spontaneously does happen, but I find that I am a natural channeler. You may be a medium and not really a channeler. Everyone is different. We were all made intuitive in our own uh, identical ways, so that we can all serve different people that need different things, or just yourself. You don't have to use these abilities to help other people. You can just use them in your own life. And then there's also the third way is just by receiving messages from spirit guides in meditation. There are some people that find it easier to be in a non-conscious state. You're basically bringing yourself into a hypnosis state when you meditate, and that's how they perceive their messages. Channeling is a form of hypnosis, but it's more an alert trance type of state, and it takes more practice. So the easiest way is probably to connect through meditation, and then you can start to trust the messages that come through, and then you could probably start practicing what you are feeling from the energies around you and what they are trying to tell you, which would be mediumship and channeling. You can practice that, like I said, with the automatic writing. So those are the three main ways of receiving messages from your intuition: through meditation and seeing what comes through channeling, and mediumship. And I know that the name mediumship or channeler sounds fancy and like you are some kind of chosen person if you have these abilities, but it is just all practice. Just like a professional Olympian um, swimmer did not just become a professional Olympian swimmer one day. He had to practice every day until he was really good at it. And that is basically all that intuition is. It's a muscle that you have to practice and just trust yourself that you are able to do it.